Hey, Spirit said he's a hoe. Spirit said you gotta let a hoe be a hoe. Spirit said he let fame go to his head and he lost his fortune. And he trying to make a, don't call it a comeback, but that's what it is. That's his wish with 9 of Cups. Yeah, that's what it is. 9 of Cups. Spirit want me to do this tarot reading, y'all. I didn't even get to announce myself. This person has made an investment in something or someone, and I heard in tarot. Yeah, and they're trying to hang on to their funds or their money or to someone. Someone that's funny. Spirit. Oh my gosh, Spirit got me saying a lot of stuff today. Spirit, what are you gonna say? They're holding on to someone that's funny. Funny Valentine. Okay, I know y'all heard that ring. I had to take that. That was important. So now I'm back. It's hours later. I'm sure you can see the difference in the lighting. So like I was saying, this person is lost all of their money. I'm hearing millions, a massive amount of money. Lost contracts, lost movie contracts. I hear something about music. Lost something that he was trying to make with music, something of that nature. Now he's trying to get it back. He's invested into someone that is in comedy or something like that. He's trying to hold on to him. Okay, Spirit, tell us about this 9 of Cups. We got the Empress, okay? We got the Empress energy here. Spirit didn't even let me ask the deck a question. The card just came flying out. Get what I'm saying? So this is like him kneeling, meditating, getting into his creative state. This Page of Cups also can be seen as an apology to the Empress, something like that, something of that nature. Empress, 10 of Wands. Empress, 10 of Staffs. Okay, clarify 10 of Staffs, Spirit. Okay, something has changed from earlier. It's not the energy that I was picking up on. We got 10 of Staffs. We've got a Knight of Swords. So someone ran in and said, not the Empress, but the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. Okay, what else is going on? What else? Yeah, because they worried. I heard they sidetracked. So this energy has changed from earlier. That's because, you know, I don't have any privacy in my phone. And they swear to God that I am standing in the way of them receiving justice when it's the exact total opposite, right? I make a video. It takes me hours to upload the video. One, because they're in my Wi-Fi, causing it to be slower than it possibly needs to be. And another reason is also because sometimes I get like multiple thoughts at a time, right? I might make the thumbnail, but I haven't filmed the video yet. You know, I'm channeling the energy. I'm picking up on the vibe that I need to have before I make that video. So anyway, they up in their head, right? They wanna continue this with strength with Leo. Leo, they looking at the Leo as single. 9 of Cups, 9 of Coins, I'm sorry here. And the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. So this Leo, okay, Spirit is saying all of these cards, these 3 cards here represent the Leo, right? The Strength card is coming, so the Leo is coming in, showing himself as the 9 of Pentacles as single and as the Page of Pentacles. So he's coming in as a 9 of Pentacles adult that's single, as a man, coming in also again as he previously did in this Page of Coins energy, where he continues to try to represent Tabby, Octavia, when he is not me, nor can he be me. But he keeps working with, he continues to work with my neighbors to try to falsify and to continue to forge on ahead with this false reality that he's doing, and he has these people all mixed up into. And that's the reason why he's worried and stuck and distracted all up in his head. It is the King of Cups. But he wants to be seen as a page, as a youthful energy, someone under 18, so he can sneak and get away, so that he can steal some. Oh, Spirit says so that he can murder someone and get away with it. He wants to murder the Queen of Pentacles, his family. This Queen of Pentacles is someone that he knew when he was growing up, that he offered a cup of love to when he was in another, where he was more in touch with his feminine side, maybe possibly when his heart was more wide open. But see, now he got feelings for the King of Swords, and he don't want to leave the King of Swords in this hangman energy or make him have to walk away. But that's how it's coming out, because we got the world here. This is finished. All right, not my words, that's spirit. Spirit energy said this is finished, this is over. Him walking in the door the first time in a king energy, King of Wands energy, him walking back out the door, walking back in another energy, walk out the door, walk back in. You know, you're repeatedly doing the same thing over and over and over again to juggle something, to juggle someone, because he's entertaining more than one person here. This is not him. Okay, it is an example of him working, right, with one coin. This is his work, and the other coin, this is how he makes money. So he continues his work, right? Didn't I say he's working with other people? Two of coins, three of cups at the top of the deck. He's working and he's collabing with other people, other false people like himself that's stuck in this false reality matrix. We got the Page of Swords energy. Someone ran and told him something so that they can move forward, so he can be in this foolish energy and take a leap of faith and do something new. And he got himself heartbroken. That's it, period. The spirit was like, I think that not. You're not about to show up in no page energy and be grinding on the Queen of Staffs, because we all know that's not what the hell that you do in the page energy with the Queen of Staffs, also known as the Queen of Wands. You can lie and tell people all you freaking want, that you just grinding with this youthful page energy. So it's not actual sexual intercourse when they come in as a page. It's supposed to be like a more playful, touchy-feely type situation. When I read tarot, that's what I pick up on. But we all know this Queen of Wands ain't going nowhere without, Spirit said, without getting CUM on her FACE. Next card. They money about to be funny. Yeah, all because they trying to lie and protect Terrence Howard, the energy thief, the liar, the long con artist. The spiritual narcissist, the spiritual thief that steals from people that's in low income. Spirit said, I think the fuck not. Spirit said no. Spirit said nah. Okay, I couldn't find my other deck. Okay, here it is. It's with the deck on bad karma, and somebody ain't got no facts, never has the facts, make shit up, and they lying. Spirit said they fucking lying. Again, this is lies and deceit. This is the reason why Spirit had me to make this video. Like, no, dust it the fuck off and show who it really is. And as you can see, it started out with Terrence Howard and it ended up with him. The King of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords. All of the faces start showing up here. Even the kids, the teens that they working with. You're moving on. Thank you, next. You ain't got time for this bitch. That's a whore. That's clout hungry. It's just a rat. It's just clout hungry. A hamster running around in a hamster wheel doing the same thing repeatedly over and over again. You're unbothered. AF. Goddammit. Look, Spirit said you might be moving. Because they're a thief. They're just trying to steal your car. Steal your pee. Something of that sort. They want to rob you. They want you to experience a loss. Or, yeah, this is a clout-hungry energy thief. Using you and using your creative talents to get ahead in life. I am sick and tired of them being in my phone, and that's why I keep having to do tarot. I had an important phone call that interrupted the tarot read, so I had to step away. Yeah, they want to start a bitch fight. They want you to argue. You want to argue. I think the fuck not. Somebody outside threatening people's lives. Fishing for comments. I heard they could fish all day. They can fish all they want to. I'm still going to be unbothered. Yeah, because they just trying to dodge bullets and block negativity because they know it's coming their way. They can't escape the crazy people that they've already conjured up and pulled into this storyline. With this whole energy and TerrenceHoward and Diddy. They know for damn sure. Ooh, Spirit said that the truth can come out and ring the bell for a smile. They know that they lying, and all along, this has just been a drama starter. Playing around with TerrenceHoward's energy, trying to make him believe that he was interacting with the Empress when he was not. This is the false light energy, that AI bullcrap. One of your karmic friends that ain't never been your friend, ain't never said one word to you, not even hello or goodbye. But now that I put that out there, watch all the new people that want to be coming up in your face. Hello. Hey neighbor. Good afternoon. Watch. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? Look, they got legal issues and they know it. They know you're supposed to be up in that courtroom with them. The drama starter knows. But they've been trying to reject you from it because they want to be with their groupies, because they got love on the brain, and your light irritates their demon. And every time you fucking meditate, you expose the wolf in sheep's clothing. That stay partying, using your energy outdoors, indoors, wherever. I heard up in the heavens and anywhere. Partying because they want this boss daddy. There we go. It's coming out again. Fishing for comments. And regardless, you unfazed. You stay in Queen Rising, Phoenix Rising energy. You stay too busy winning to be concerned about their in and out romantic love affairs that they eventually do run away from, because you know that they already got an STD and they stay lying to people straight up in their face. Spirit said buttocks. Spirit said they in their buttocks. They said ain't nobody in nobody's face. They're in their buttocks. Oh my God. I said, Spirit, is this Brokeback Mountain? Spirit said yes. TerrenceHoward and Diddy, they spiritual haters. They haunted by what they've done to you. They've caused people to cyberbully you. Because remember, all of these things, all of this carrying on is in the dream state, in the metaphysical, in the 6 and the 5. Whatever number you want to apply to it in the 5D, they kissing ass. Didn't Spirit just say all up in their buttocks? Shh. That's why they don't want to speak. Because they breath smell like ass, goddammit. Whoever out here threatening people because they don't want nobody to come close to you, they financially bankrupt and spiritually bankrupt. That's what I heard. And they a whole imitator of you collective, of me collective. They stay doing the same thing, trying to make it rain, looking you up, want to get evidence on you, knowing that it's them. Every day I'm hustling, fucking around, right? They're abusing Tyrrell, and they gonna fucking end up carless, fucking crash test dummies. Oh, I want you back. I want you back. Meanwhile, they out here marrying foreigners for money. They want a foreign car. Creep. Nah, I don't want your offer. Creep. Here we go again. Creep. It looks like the other car, right? Look, let me show you. It's the car that came on, man. Creep. This is them in the animal form. This is them in the human form. They're a motherfucking creep. Yeah. Spirit said, nah, they're not getting away with this, trying to ruin my tarot read. It's okay. That is okay. I ain't want to do the reading anyway. Spirit wanted me to do the reading because Spirit has some stuff that they wanted to say. Now that they done changed up the energy, they done went in my phone, renamed the video, all of this other stuff. It's stuff I ain't do. But you know, like I said in my previous video, the police stay up in my phone. That's who's a part of this energy, the police. We had the King of Swords. Yeah, because the King of Swords, they better not know that they better not come up in here playing pretending to be Diddy or Octavia. They're going to end up without that police car or that undercover agent vehicle that they've been driving around and in the court about to go to prison, which they really clearly don't want. And that's the reason why they're trying to cause you to come undone, to argue. Ain't nobody moving on up to do no foolishness because that's what they want to do. Because they want to use you. I don't think not. Spirit said no. Where's that keep going? Somebody in their shadow self. Yeah. They hate it when I say the truth. They start like Facebook poking me in the back of the head, back of the neck. Earlier I was getting like this pressing feeling like down on my scalp or something, like they were pressing me with something that could be like come to a point or something. Like, I don't give a crap what they do. I'm still gonna be real as real can be, and they still gonna be fake as fake can be. Spiritual hater. I don't care if it's pink, purple, red, blue, green, or brown. They're a spiritual hater. They possibly been creating and manipulating some scenario with TerrenceHoward to make him think it's me. Yeah, this person is in some nymph energy. TerrenceHoward. In this mundane world, now I roam inside the concrete jungle. Where is my home? That's funny. Spirit said grimoire, so they're doing or practicing some kind of book of spells within some book. And at the top of the deck, we've got pumpkin patch. And I think it's funny because I smelled pumpkin earlier. You will only taste the sour if you don't seek for the sweet. Share your fruits wisely, lest you sow regrets too deep. Yeah, so these people are in their shadow selves, playing around in some abandoned carnival. This could be freaking Simpsons tap in or tap out, because that shit is gone now. It's the wolf. We got it twice. The wolf in sheep's clothing, and now we got the werewolf. Yeah. Wow. Spirit said this person suffers from imposter syndrome. This person could in fact be TerrenceHoward. In a room full of equals, I stand in doubt, a stranger in my own triumphs, shadows cast about. This could be some insecure authority figure as well. And I don't want to tell y'all who I'm picking up on, but he flies and he wears a cape. It's a lot of people involved in this because they have to cover up the things that they allowed and that they helped TerrenceHoward to do. And Diddy as well. It's a Diddy party. Remember, it showed that the sheep in the wolf in sheep's clothing was partying all the time, right? they don't want to get caught up for all of this stuff. They don't. Like, if you listening to these tarot readings where they're doing tarot readings on celebrities, which I try not to do, but Spirit has asked me to do this. So I've done this reading. And these police officers and all of these other energies keep trying to keep other people that are a part of my spiritual tribe that's supposed to be interacting with me away from me. Out of jealousy. Out of hate. Because they want them. Anybody coming in my direction, they want them to come to them instead. Anything that I try to build, they want it. Let them reap from it. And I pray that anything and everything that they ever took, #stole from Octavia, is rotten or will lead them to rot in hell. How about that one? How about that one? How about that? How about that? Hey, let's get something from this treasure island. Because they got my neighbors running in and out, in and out, in and out the building. That ain't no coincidence, and I don't believe in those in the first place. We got the Phoenix. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. So what they're doing is they're hooking up with those, Spirit said, spiritual energy, spiritual demons, really, basically, that's outside to get seduced with attraction, flirting, dating. Using people's photographs. Like I said, they're using the pictures, the thumbnails, the things that I create on my phone. And instead of allowing it to come to me because it's my energy, it's mine, they're offering it up to these masculines around me because they'd rather be with a man. Because they'd rather be with someone who's not awake yet. Because they'd rather be with someone who's stuck and trapped in a false reality just like them. Yeah, and they're heartbroken. AF. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. As they should be. Because they talk too much. And they never shut up. This the problem. This the problem right here. Well, let me pull out my little book of all of the ladies and the men folk that they call up when they want some HEAD. She was giving some. Y'all remember that song? I don't know what the fuck. As I split the debt, tell me I'm lying. I ain't lying. And these men that live around me, I don't care what neighborhood I'm in. And I done been in a few in the past few years. They run to go do it. Keeping their mouths open and their buttocks wide open for these men. Can't wait to be involved. I call them slow. They the slow heads. Pay attention to me. This is my soulmate. That ain't your fucking soulmate. It's an illusion. It's not your soulmate, baby. Maybe they're soulless people and they trying to pick up a soul anywhere. And that's why they running in and out. Somebody sold their soul, lost their soul, their soul got snatched. Love call. But it's shadow. That's all I see is shadow. Someone in their shadow self expressing love to them. That's why they stay on their phone, running in. Look. I was trying to see what was covered up. Soulmate refused to make a healthy choice. See how that shit was covered up? And it said, what? The Grim Reaper. This is death. This is death energy. And that's the truth with Sword in the Rose coming out. Sword in the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation. I can't make it up. Because it's a snake in the grass. Because somebody's lying. Somebody's a clever enemy. And it ain't coming to me. It's coming to... Ooh. Spirit says coming to them. Because all they wanted was to be getting some head. I'll be getting some head. And now they heartbroken. But they, oh, Spirit, thank you. Spirit said they played themselves. They took a chance, took a risk for somebody's abundance. Spirit said that's all I got to say. I thank y'all for tuning in. I done knocked out a lot of videos today because I had a lot of creative energy flowing today. Sometimes that's how it be. And Spirit had a lot that they wanted me to say today. I kid you not. So I'll catch y'all in the next read. Peace.